All right, Graham here, and I've got Teresa. And how old are you?
73.
She's 73 young, and this is the Apitherapy shed from Inside Bees. And what we're gonna do is we have two 5-frame nukes here. So we're gonna install one on each one and put them in, and she's first timer. So we're gonna go through and have some fun handling some bees for her first time. So let's get to it. Any day working with the bees is a good day. So if you want, go ahead and we'll pull this front one out first. So you can open it right out. Get all my hair out of my face. There we go. Perfect. All right. Get all zipped up here. We're not going to use smoke on this one, so the bees will be a little more agitated. So not gonna mess around. Get fully zipped up here. Otherwise, they'll let us know what they think real fast. And it might not be super positive thoughts. All right, I think I'm good to go. Go over here. Put this on all the way. All right, let's bring our first box. All right, so what we're gonna do, set it right here, make sure we got the side that opens, which on this one it looks like both will open. So we're just gonna very gently pop it open here. Everything we do is kind of just slow, smooth, methodical. All right, hey ladies. All right, now what we're gonna do, as we put them in, is we're gonna pull them out one by one, and we're gonna look for queen, is what we're looking for, okay? We wanna see her, make sure she gets in here. That's gonna be priority. That's just something to put in there. Okay. All right, let's see if we're gonna need the hive tool on this one, or if they're gonna be fine. I think we'll be okay. So we want to put it in the same order that it has right now, so they're all going to go just like that in there, okay? So I'll move it right here a little bit. Make sure we're balanced and good to go. I'll do the first one, I'll show you how we do it, and then you're going to do number 2. Okay, so we're just going to pinch the sides here. I'm going to gently pull straight up. Okay. So these are not deeps. The deeps there, those are deeps. See the difference in size? There's our queen right there, green dot. So I'll show the camera here. Queen is right on there on the green dot, right towards the center. Okay. So we know we've got her right there towards the top. So we're gonna go ahead and gently place her right down on there. She looks like she's a 2nd or 3rd year queen. Okay, there we go. Number 1 is in. All right, go ahead, number 2. And again, you're grabbing right on these edges out there. Good. Try to grab as far out on the edges as you can. There you go. Good. Okay. Now what you can do is, if you want to examine it, you can flip it upside down too, which we do. You'll flip it all the way upside. Yes, that's why those outside pieces, they're really easy, and you want to hold it vertical always. So you flip it right up to vertical. So that's all brood. It's all capped brood. There's nectar there, but no honey on that one. And then let's look at the other side. Good. Nice. And what do we have in here? Baby larvae. See the little grains of rice in there? Good. All right, and then you can put it in there just like that. Perfect. Good, good, good.
Is that close enough?
So what you want to do is you want to slide it in there like that, and then you want to gently move them so that way they're together. There you go. Just like that. Yep, a little farther on the other side. Nice and easy. There you go. As long as you go slow, the bees get out of the way. You always remember the first time you handle bees. You never forget it. Good. So yep. So push it apart that way. So you'll use your hive tool for that, and when you're get them in the hive. Good. Okay. So that's all brood, and then there's capped honey right there. Good. That's a really good laying pattern. So you have a good queen. Nice. Same thing. Brood with honey on the edges. That's perfect. Very good. Excellent. I'm going to move the box to the other side so the camera can see too what's going on here. And we'll keep it in the same orientation so they stay together. So I'm just going to rotate it and move it right here. There you go. What we do with this is you take it right over it, tap it, just like that. Good. Okay. Good. This one's got lots of brood in the middle, nectar. Good. And it's got pollen, so lots of resources in that one. Brood in the center. That's perfect. Yep. And you can slide it right in there. There you go. Good, yep, make sure they're pushed right together. So these can all shove down a little bit tighter. What that does is it helps them to regulate their temperature better. Go like that, and then same thing over there, nice and tight together. Perfect. Last one. Try to pull it away from the edge, yep. Because what they've done is they've glued it to the edge there. So when you have your hive tool, you just stick it in there and you pry it apart real easy. Yep. Right, perfect. Lots of brood. That's good. That means you're going to have an explosion of bees within about 10 days or less. You'll have a whole box of bees. All right. Perfect. All right, now you have a whole bunch in here. You can do one of two things. You can turn it upside down and tap them and dump them in, or you can just let them, like we can set it at the base here and they'll smell the pheromone and they'll go up in there on their own. So you can do either. Like so. Yep, so tip it all the way over, and then you can just give it a little tap. Little harder tap. There you go. Good. And that'll get a lot of them out, and then the rest of them will start to file. They're out on their own if we set it underneath it. Okay, so then what we're going to do is we're just going to take our other frames, and we're going to push them all in together, just like that. Everything is all tucked in, and then what you'll want to do is when you come out, you can mark your things, right? So we know that it was this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So now you know that was your initial brood right there. So there you go. They're in there and they're ready to go, so we can tuck them back in. Push that thing all the way down that tab. There you go. Nice. All the way in, locked, good to go. So we just set this here, and we'll let them hang out for a while, and they're gonna start to crawl their way up, and they want to get back to the queen. So this, what you're seeing, a lot of this is orientation flights. When they get a new home, they'll come out and they'll start hovering and looking at like where's home and where's the entrance, and you can see they're already starting to use those holes. So good. All right, number 2, go ahead and pull that one out. This one has a little bit more honey on it, it feels like. Okay. Okay. All right, we'll start bringing them out right here, first one, and then you can move right down. I can see what he was trying to do there. He was trying to block it. Yep, so lift straight up, nice and easy. Good, so on this side, lots of honey, lots of nectar, same thing, and brood in the center. Really good lane patterns. Good. These are a little tricky. You might have to pull this one out a little farther. Or angle it to put it in. There you go. It's just because it's so close to the building here. So try to set it in the trap. And then it should be able to come over and get pretty close to the other one. There you go. Yep, right up against it. Good. Yep. All right, next one. And the whole time we're looking for the queen, which has the longer abdomen. She should be marked, but so, lots of brood, lots of nectar. So the only thing is when you grab the frames, try to grab them right out here on the edges. Not going in all the way. It's a little bit long. There you go. Yep. So they're more than likely going to continue to go back home since they're more of shallows. What you can do if it's not fitting is get that side in there. They're just a little bit long. Most frames are all pretty much the same, but sometimes they're not exactly. So, did you spot the queen yet? Alright, I found her, so I'll let you find her. Yep, flip it right over vertical. Yep, right in the center. Big one. She's definitely a big old lane queen. So we'll get her tucked in there.